What's good, brothers? What's good, man? Welcome back to another episode of the High Altitude Show. I'm your host with the most, often imitated, never duplicated, Dr. BoA, aka Book of Alpha Running here in the Alpha Sphere, ready to get it in once again on behalf of the Alpha Men, the real Alpha Men. This is the Alpha Sphere, man. If this is your first time in here, man, welcome to the Alpha Sphere. There is no better place for you to be than in here with my Alpha brethren and me. Salute to you. All my brothers in the building. Rich R, what up, fam? Derekology, man. Welcome to the Alpha Sphere, bro. Nagback, Corey. I am who I am. Nathan Fitz, Mr. Ferguson, Brownson. I see you, bro. Flim, of course, man. Brian Smith, man. Appreciate you joining the family, brother. Welcome. Anwar, what's good, man? King Terry, I see you, man. Big Rich, what up? Be real. What's happening, homie? Let's talk. Jeremy James, what up, man? C. Rob, I see you in the building. JT, what's happening? SH, what's going on, man? AJ, I see you in the building, man. Gibson, I see you, bro. Mr. Ferguson, what's happening, man? My brother SJ, once again, man, I appreciate you being in here, man. Hey, man, you see my brothers in here with the wrench. Don't make them turn to the Grinch by coming in here with that beta stuff, man. We don't deal with that, man. Bass Sensei, what's happening, man? What's happening? Frederick Gregory, what up, man? AC, I see you, bro. The Trail, what's up, man? Let's get into this thing, man. Now, the topic for tonight, man, is really more of an alpha declaration. I love women, but absolutely fucking hate relationships, man. Like, if it wasn't for relationships, women would be great. The relationship ruined women, bro. The relationship ruined women. Because you know what happened in a relationship? The man in the relationship starts to do beta things, start to accept beta things, start to look at his woman from a beta perspective. And then women respond to that. And then when she goes to the next relationship, she's acting like she's with a beta because she's learned that. And guess what happens? It benefits her well to interact with a man like a beta, because if that man responds to that, which so many men follow their woman in the relationship, when that man follows that, the relationship starts to benefit the woman. That is why we say relationships benefit women. That is the only reason we say relationships benefit women. Now, let's get into this thing, man. Let me open up a YouTube window, man, so I can see y'all over there too, man. Y'all give me a quick second, man. Let me open up a main chat window over there. YouTube be tripping over here with the chat sometime, man. Shout out to all the brothers who have long ago decided their relationship thing don't work for them. Salute to y'all, brothers. I know it was a big step for you, a major step, because many men still find themselves trapped in those very scenarios, man. And hey, man, who am I to knock a man? I ain't knocking a man for it. I got some brothers from Jamaica starting to represent, man. So, let me tell y'all something, man. First of all, let's cover this. The first thing is this. I'm totally adverse to emotional attachment, because it's hard as hell for men to break those ties. We see it all the time. Woman beat and left the man 5 years ago. He can't even move on. He's still caught up with her. Still following behind her on social media. Still wondering what she's doing. Still running interference in her relationship that she's moved on to. Still doing a whole bunch of things. Not because he cares who she's with. He's heartbroken because she's not with him anymore. Man, I ain't playing that game, bro. I am not about to put myself in a situation where I'm so caught up that I don't even know how to break the tie. Because let me tell you the crazy thing, man. A woman has already broken all emotional ties to you once she leaves. All her emotional ties are cut. There is not a snowball chance in here that she's going to feel anything for you again, brother. I can guarantee you that. There's not a snowball chance in hell. Darius Harris, appreciate the $5 super chat, bro. Mr. Ban Clap, appreciate the super chat as well, brother. See you in the joint. Now, another thing about that is when you become emotional, you become less logical. I don't want to be doing dumb shit because I'm caught up in a relationship. I don't want to not be able to think things through because I'm caught up in an emotional relationship. I don't want to be making bad decisions in life that affect my life forever because I'm caught up in a relationship. I don't want to make detrimental moves every day of my damn life because I'm trying to do what's best for some woman. See, let me tell you something. Doing what's best for yourself as a man will never be the same as doing what's best for you and your woman. It will never be what's best. Ever. There's not one single time in your life that you're going to do what's best for you and what's best for your woman at the same time. You just got to buy into doing what's best for you and let her get in where she fit in. You can never worry about what's best for a woman, ever. But when you get in a relationship, you're going to do that because that's what happens in relationships. And another thing, brother, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't want no one woman around me all the damn time. You know what? Maybe she's out there. I just ain't met the broad yet. Somebody asked me the other day, man, say, man, you don't never think, man, you're right to just kick it in a relationship with a woman, man. I say, man, I ain't gonna say I won't never. I'm saying that, you know what I'm saying? She gonna have to be a hell of a chick, boy. She gonna have to come slide right into my life, bro. Listen, she gonna have to fit into my life so well that I don't even know she there until I'm fucking her. You know what I'm saying? That's real. She gonna have to fit so well into my life that I don't know she there unless she gives me some bread, head, or leg. Any other time, I don't know she there. Damn near like I'm single any other time. And that's real talk, man. And a lot of men can't accept that because it's a tough pick. Because men always look at, oh, I'm going to be lonely. How the hell you going to be lonely? Nigga, when the last time you were lonely? Let's break down the term lonely. Because a lot of men, that's their reason. I don't want to be lonely. I don't want to be lonely. That's their favorite excuse, which I call it, to be in a relationship is I don't want to be lonely. When have you ever been lonely as a man? You may have been horny, but when have you ever been lonely? Like when have you ever felt like you was all by myself? When have you ever felt like that, bruh? Yeah, we know it's just us against the world, but I'm talking about when have you ever looked at your life and be like, damn, I'm so alone. It doesn't happen to us as men. We don't ever feel that way. I'm gonna tell you what the real issue is. Them boys don't be worried about being alone. They be worried about not getting no sex. Man will sell himself all the way out for some in-house sex, bro. A man will sell himself all the way out just for some in-house sex, man. He will risk it all. He will lose it all just for some in-house sex, man. Because every man's nightmare is that he ain't gonna be able to get no sex. Well, let me tell you something. I'd rather not get no sex than get the same sex all the time. That's just me. That's just me, bro. I ain't saying nothing wrong with you. If you want just to get the same sex all the time, bro, I would rather just not have no sex than to just have to get the same sex all the time. The only man who feels that way, where he just would have just having that same sex with that same woman all the time, is a man who is emotionally caught up. And I don't want to be a man that's emotionally caught up. So therein lies the dilemma. I don't want to be a man who's emotionally caught up. See, Rob, man, appreciate the double super chats, bro. That just ain't me, bro. So, and another thing, man, before we really get into the meat of the matter, another thing is this. One woman is never enough to cover all of the bases. Now, don't get me wrong. I can have sex with one woman. I can have sex with one woman as long as there are other women to intermingle with and exchange energy with. Like, I can't just get all the feminine energy I need from one woman. I don't want to. I don't want all the feminine energy to be one flavor. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that. It's like a bag of Skittles, man. You get a bag of Skittles, man. Who the hell want a bag of Skittles with all red Skittles in there, man? You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you ever bought a... Come on, man. Who wants that? Nobody wants that. It's like going to get a box of crayons, man, and they all black crayons, man. Come on, who the hell can use that, bro? So with me, it's not, see, women think it's about sex when you want multiple women. It's not just about sex. Most times it's not about sex. It's about when I look at you and I'm like, damn, I'm tired of looking at you. But I still want some female energy around me. I have another option or two. It ain't got nothing to do with sex. Like it right after I have sex with you, I may just not want to be around you anymore. I may want to have sex with you and have somebody else cook me dinner. I don't want to have sex with you, then have dinner with you. I don't want to do that. And if in case I don't want to do that, that option is needed. You know, I may want you to give me a facial, but I may want somebody else to rub my back. What's wrong with that? One woman cannot cover all the bases. You got to compromise and sell yourself short on a bunch of shit for one woman to fit in all the scenarios, brother. Like you got to lie to yourself and tell yourself that one woman is handling all that. They're not wired to. You ain't nigga. I don't care who you are. I am not telling you that it's going to be hard to find the one woman who's going to dedicate herself to your life like that. Nigga, it's going to be impossible. It's going to be impossible. She doesn't exist. It's not a thing about are you going to find her. It's that she doesn't exist. There is no one woman who's going to dedicate herself 100% to your endeavors. You're going to have to do a bunch of compromising. There are scenarios all over, man, all over the world. We see them. We hear about them where men have made great compromises. Yeah, once you make a tremendous compromise, a woman will fall in the line, at least for a while, until she has another demand for your ass. That's how niggas get drawn into marriage. They get drawn into children. They get drawn in all these other things. They get drawn into letting her broad mama come live in. Then, get drawn into letting her brother come live in or helping her buying her brother a car. See, that's how you get wound up in all that shit right there, man. Because once you make the first compromise and then you see she starts acting good, you're like, well, I better make more compromises. If making compromises and make her act good like this, well, I think I'm going to make more. Then she got your ass in a life of compromising, bro. And you don't realize the damage of those compromises until the relationship is over. And then you look back and look at all those compromises, all those sacrifices, all those things you did under the guise of this woman holding you down. And then 10 years in, she gone. Still benefiting from all the compromises you made. You know what you benefit from? Nothing, because she's gone. The only thing you benefiting from now is learning the lessons that you learned, bro. Brownson, man, appreciate the super chat. Brother say, wise word, Dr. BoA, we as men need to put the Most High God of Israel first. You'll never be alone by striving for righteousness and edification. That's real talk, man. Edification is the key to it all. See, Rob, man, appreciate the $2 super chat. See, say, man, facts, only Sims get lonely. That's it, man. That's just something that whole I'm lonely thing, man, that's a woman's mindset, bro. Any man who says that, man, he really just saying, man, that he doesn't have confidence that he gonna be able to get laid, and so he really just have some in-house sex. He know he can get laid if it's right there in the bed with him. All right, man. So let's get into this thing, man. Again, if you're just joining me here, man, this is the High Altitude Show. I'm your host with the most, Dr. BoA, aka Book of Alpha running me. Welcome to the Alpha Sphere. I love women, but absolutely fucking hate relationships. Now, this is one thing that I can tell you, man. I've never seen a man happy in a relationship unless he controls all the money. I've never seen a man happy in a relationship unless he controls all the money. There ain't no nigga in no 50-50 relationship that's happy, bro. I don't care what he say. Any man that say he happy in a 50-50 relationship, that boy lying. He lying so much, man, I hope it would don't work for him no more until he start telling the truth about it. You lying, boy, if you say you happy in a 50-50. No man can be happy in a 50-50 relationship. The only way you can be happy in a relationship is if you control all the money. Like, you have to be the sole source of income. And just in this modern day, there's only two kind of women that you're going to find, man. You're going to find a woman who is just lazy and don't want to get in there, just want to be taken care of, just want to lay up and look pretty. And then you're going to have a woman that ain't with that shit. She want to go get her some money. She want her own money. I'm not going to be in a relationship with a woman who want her own money. I hear a lot of those suckers out here talking about, man, you want a woman to be, man, them niggas is, they done bought into this gynocentric society, man. Them dudes is female men. I hear them all the time, man. There's a bunch of them. I mean, all over social media, man. Hell, Steve Harvey won. You know what I'm saying? Man, they all over the place. They always talking about they want a woman who make her own. Well, Mr. Steve Harvey, if you worth $90 million, fuck you need a woman to make money for. No, you don't want that. You accepting that. Because you don't have the balls to stand up and say something. You gotta hit him with the Dave Chappelle. I'm rich, bitch, and then you make them toe the line. Cause the thing is, if you got paper, if you get your money right, you ain't got to be with no woman. You can have women like at your beck and call. When you settle down with a woman and you pay, you doing her a favor. She ain't doing you no damn favor. Actually, man, she's doing you a disservice. You're the one putting her in the position, man, that she couldn't be in by herself. If you paid and you pick a woman up, man, let me tell you something, bro. The reality of the situation is a lot of these boys out here, they don't even, man, let me tell you something. If you a sucker when you broke, nigga, you supposed to be able to buy some game when you get paid. You know what I'm saying? Like, money's supposed to be able to, it's supposed to change your outlook on yourself. It's supposed to give you some different outlooks on yourself, man. You know, the bottom line is this, man. You got to keep this in mind. Nah, man, Steve Harvey ain't got no bras, man. You see how that bra running him crazy, man? That nigga like he done aged 40 years in the past 5 years, man. And he ain't, trust me, bro. If you got some other women, bro, ain't no one woman running you crazy like that. Trust me. If you got options, man, one woman can't run you crazy like that because you can just lean on one of your other options. So nah, that boy ain't got no options, man. That woman run that boy loony. I think Steve Harvey like he about 89 years old, man. So I mean, you just look at a man. You look at how a man maneuvers, man. That nigga be on TV crying like a mother. That nigga went from being one of the kings of comedy. Every time you see him on TV, he crying somewhere. Because she got him so emotional. She got him so emotionally wound up that he don't even know what to do with himself. He don't know what to do with himself, man. But that's what happens when you put yourself in a situation where you get emotionally caught up. See, that's why I say you never backtrack. You never go for the woman who wouldn't go for you. The woman that you wanted real bad. I'm talking about, nigga, you was on some love at first sight shit. The woman that you wanted real bad before, you never go back to her. Because you got emotional ties to her. So now that you paid, you're going to put yourself back in a broke nigga position. Let me tell you something, man. Being emotionally caught up with a woman is a broke man position. Only broke men get caught up emotionally with women. Man, you crazy as hell if you paid and you get caught up emotionally with a woman. You ain't got to. You ain't got to give her no emotion. You got the other thing that she can't resist, and that's fucking success. You got to try to match love with a woman if you broke. You ain't got to play that game, man, if you got your money right. That's why I say, man, folks, when I say get your money right, man, I don't say get your money right so you can get women. I say get your money right so you can be prepared to not get women. So you can be prepared to not get bamboozled by a woman. So you can be prepared to not be in a situation where a woman got anything to offer you that you feel like you can't get without her. It's a damn travesty, bro, for you to be a man who got a woman, man, because you need help paying your bills, bro. I want y'all to think about that. You got a woman, and you with her, and you don't really want to be with her, but you need her money to help you pay your bills. I want you to think about what kind of bad, sad situation you in, brother. Because out of 184 niggas in here, somebody in here in that situation. You ain't got to admit it, brother. You ain't got to admit it. I ain't calling nobody out. But I want you to think in your own mind what kind of bad situation you in if you are in a situation with a woman and only you with her, man, because you need her money to help you pay your bills. I want you to think about that. Just how terrible your life is in that respect. Be Real Mahogany. Think about that while I knock these 2 super chats out. Be Real Mahogany, man. Appreciate the $5 super chat. Bro say recruiting and training to become Jezebel begins in preschool. There are hunters and men are to pray. Real talk. It damn sure started in preschool. Amazing. What's good, bro? Appreciate the $5 super chat. Kevin Sit Strong. Appreciate $2 super chat, brother. Say that was ice cold game. BoA. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. Disrupt the frequency. This ain't that stream, bro. You got to come back. Matter of fact, go to the King Ray channel if you want to deal with that. This ain't that stream. We ain't talking about that. We talking about I love women, but I absolutely fucking hate relationships in here tonight. That's the topic for tonight. So when you When you keep that in mind, bro, you just have to understand that I've never seen a man happy in a relationship unless he controls all the money. And if he doesn't get emotionally tied up first. Like Steve, he emotionally tied up that bro. He wanted her way back in the day, but Steve wasn't getting no money. But he wanted her. He saw, man, he wanted to have her, man. She the most beautiful thing he ever seen. And now he got her, and he was already emotionally caught up with her. She knew that. So now that she got him, man, she got him by the balls. Ain't nothing he can do about it. Now, another thing is this, man. Women can't accept that a man's nature doesn't die after he enters a relationship with her. See, a woman believes that when you're in a relationship with her, that your dick is entering into a monogamous relationship with her too. You can tell your mind and your heart to do whatever you want to do, but your dick don't follow your mind and your heart, bruh. That's only in fairy tales. That's only in romance novels. You know that just as well. You know that just as well as I do. You know that. It just don't. You know that. You know it just doesn't happen. The bottom line is, that just ain't the way it goes. So you had these men around here. You had these men around here watching all this porn and going to look at all these strippers and paying for all these prostitutes and doing all this shit right here, man, and doing all the masturbation and all that right there. Why? A man don't masturbate because he can't contain himself. A man masturbates. Let me tell you something. Married men masturbate more than single men. That's real talk. Married men masturbate more than single men. And man, bro, I wouldn't even tell you. I wouldn't even tell you no lie. Why? Because those men are actually in situations where they have a woman around them who's giving them all kind of feminine energy that's not positive. And every man needs positive feminine energy. If you're around a woman, you need her energy to be positive. If you're not around women, then you can go a whole lot longer without their energy altogether until you need some sex. But when you around a woman, if her energy is negative, it makes you crave positive female energy for the simple fact you're around feminine energy. So you need to have some positive feminine energy. And if you ain't getting it, man, you gonna shit, man. You gonna need to get some type of release, man. You're gonna need to release some stress. See, when you got a woman, you need another woman to relieve stress with, even if you ain't having sex with her. Relieving stress ain't all about sex. I'm talking about relieving the frustration of dealing with the woman you got at home, man, and being around her all the time and dealing with that feminine energy all the time. You almost got to live a separate life when you at home with your woman. That's why I say, man, the only way this works is if you controlling all the money. I put it like this. If you ain't controlling all the money, nigga, you don't never need to think about being in a relationship if you ain't controlling all the money. You know what I'm saying? A broke nigga shouldn't think about being with a woman. They got working girls out here for broke niggas. Broke niggas should get with working girls and go pay strippers and shit like that. But you are better to just pay for some sex, to have an arrangement where you break bread with a woman for sex, man, if you ain't got no money. Because I'm telling you, bro, if you are going to be in a relationship, you're going to be a trick anyway. You might well be a trick just for some sex when you want that. Because if you're going to be in a relationship, you broke, you're going to be a trick. Not only are you going to be a trick, you're going to be an oppressed trick. Any man that's in a 50-50 relationship woman is living in a state of oppression. Because if you are a full 100% masculine man, it ain't no 50-50 with no woman, man. And that's real talk, man. So women can't accept that a man's nature doesn't die after he enters a relationship. They just try to suppress it. Nigga right here's man, let me tell you something. That's why when a man get married, that's why the sex dies. The sex don't die because the woman stopped having sex just because the woman stopped. Let me hip y'all to something that y'all ain't never heard. When a man, now I'm hold on to that one. Let me write that down, man. I'm gonna do a dedicated video on that one. If I say that one, man, somebody creep that one, man, and do a video about that shit tomorrow, man. Let me I'm gonna hold on to that one, man. I ain't gonna get that game up right there, man. I'll pop one up for y'all, man. I record it tonight, man, and cue it up. It'll pop on for y'all sometime tomorrow, man. Why sex ends after marriage. You know what I'm saying? I got a tidbit of game right there, man, that nobody's ever said. You know what I'm saying? So another thing I want to tell y'all is this, man. You got to think about this. There's only two kinds of women in the world in relationships: the bitchy ones and the clingy ones. That's all there is. The bitchy ones and the clingy ones. You never want the bitchy one. Ever. You never want to be in a relationship with the bitchy woman. She's no good for you. She's no good for you. She ain't gonna bring no good to you. So always, no matter what, avoid the bitchy woman. You want the clingy woman. You want the clingy woman. Now, I know somebody gonna say, man, you want the man. Woman one time, BoA, I think you said you don't want a woman that clingy to you. No, you don't want no woman that you don't want clinging to you. You don't want a clingy woman that you don't want. You don't want a woman that you're trying to get rid of to cling to you. That's what I mean by that. But if you want the woman, yes, you want her to be clingy. You know why? Because a woman that's clingy ain't thinking about nothing but you. A lot of men push the clingy woman away. A lot of men say, man, she's a good girl, man. I like her, man, but she clingy. What's wrong with that, bro? Well, man, I can't do what I need to do, man. I can't move like I need to move. Yes, you can. If you be a man and tell the woman what it is. Stop trying to sneak around and shit. Yeah, you can't do what you need to do if you sneaking around and shit. The woman think it's just you and her and you sneaking around. Man up and tell her what the truth is. A woman is more likely to accept that you need your freedom if you tell her that shit off top than she is if she just find out one day that you've been lying to her like a sucker, telling it's just you and her, and then find out, man, you got a whole another family on the other side of town, nigga. No, it ain't gonna work like that. Keep it a buck. Be a man about it. Cause let me tell y'all something right now. Every man that's listening right now, and every man that's gonna listen to this on playback. Cause for what I'm gonna do, man, the Friday streams, I'm gonna leave the Friday streams up. All the rest of them going to Patreon as soon as I'm done with them. They gonna be gone. If you don't be in here with them, you ain't gonna see them. Friday, I'm gonna leave it up. Man, let me tell y'all something. Every man that's listening to this now and to the playback. You ain't gonna never lose nothing if you tell a woman the truth, except a woman. You tell a woman the truth, you ain't gonna lose your life, you ain't gonna lose your money, you ain't gonna lose your place in society, you ain't gonna lose your place at the head of your company, you ain't gonna wake up the next day and your business gone, you ain't gonna lose your family, wake up the next day and all your family members dead, you ain't gonna lose nothing but that woman. And you can't lose her because you ain't never had her. So what you gonna lie for? Nigga lying for nothing. Listen, bro, I understand if there's some major shit for you to lose if you tell the truth. Like if I can save my life with a lie, nigga, that gun finna be pulled from by my head. Wanna make sure I remember this nigga though. But man, we talking about you ain't finna lose nothing because you can't lose a woman. You cannot lose a woman. I think the biggest mistake that men make is thinking that they can lose a woman. You can't lose a woman. No man has ever lost a woman. Now, if you out in the jungle with a bitch and she go the wrong way and you can't find her, yeah, you lost her. You got at Six Flags or you got at Disney World or somewhere, she go to the bathroom and you can't find her, yeah, you lost her. I'm talking about losing her from your life, bruh. You can't lose no woman, man. Can't lose no woman, bruh. You just can't. Ride with Jay. Appreciate the $5 super chat. Bro, say discovered BoA 9 months ago after leaving my ex. Ever since he's played a huge role in my awakening. Funny how things fall into place with faith. That's real talk, brother. That's real talk, man. I couldn't have said that better myself. Salute to you, bro. Appreciate the support. Like, there's just no reason to do that, man. So you want the clingy woman. Because the clingy woman is about your business. The woman that's clingy, man, all she thinking about is you all day long. That's all she thinking about. That's the woman you want. It's your job as a man to make her ass busy, though. Put her ass to work for you. If she's thinking about you all the time, give her things to do. Give her a honey-do list. Give her a honey-do list and say, honey, do this. That's man, let me tell you something. Dealing with women is simple if you can stay out your feelings. It's hard as hell if you can't stay out of your feelings. But if you can stay out of your feelings, man, dealing with women is, man, it's like ABCs and 1, 2, 3s, bro. They are simple. We the ones complicated. He's a complicated man, and no one understands him but his woman. Shaft, you damn right. You got to understand, man, that women are simple to deal with if you stay out of your feelings. That's why I don't complain about, you don't hear me complain about no dealings I have with no women. You don't hear me complain about no problems. You don't hear me complain about none of that. Cause I don't do feelings things with women, bro. I don't get into my feelings with women, bro. And if I did, I'm gonna bounce. The very moment I start feeling an inkling of emotional attachment to a woman, boy, my ass is out. Pew! Speedy Gonzalez, underlay, Iba, underlay. I'm out. Vamonos, nigga. I'm out. I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? And that's the reality of it, bro. I ain't playing that game at all. Because I know how it ends for a man. All these boys around here think they happy in love, man. Man, come on. Get them boy about 5, 10 years. They going to look up. They done waste 5, 10. Because let me tell you something that y'all got to understand. It's the same way with everything. If you got a job and you there for 20 years and they lay you off and you can't get another job in that field immediately, you just wasted 20 years of your life at that job. It's always 20. If you go to school for 8 years to get a degree in biology and you can't even get a job in your field and you're the branch manager at the bank, you just wasted those 8 years and all that motherfucking money you got to pay back in school. Anytime you invest your time and energy into something and it pans out to nothing, you wasted your time. And men don't waste time on nothing more than they waste time on relationships, brother. There is absolutely nothing that men waste time on more than relationships with women. Every man when these 50% of marriages end in divorce, there's 50% of married men who wasted whatever time they was with that woman. Wasted it. Blew that shit, man. I want y'all to think about that, man. Roastermentals, man. Appreciate $10 super chat, bro. Say good game, spitting that heat, man. No doubt, bro. Appreciate it, bro. More money, man. Appreciate $2 super chat. Bro said my shorty said I don't got no feelings. What she mean? Man, she mean what she said, bro. You ain't got no feelings. You ain't all caught up on that bull. You ain't playing that game. You know what I'm saying? You let her do the feelings thing. You know what I'm saying? While she doing the feelings, I'm doing the chilling. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to get caught up in no emotion, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't with it, man. You know what I'm saying? That emotion is the potion that stop your boat from sailing through the ocean of life, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's real. I mean, really, bro. I mean, it's really just pimping, man. It's really just pimp mindset, man. I ain't trying to get caught up with no broad, man. As soon as you get caught up with a broad, man, you can't lay play and wait on your pay no more, man. Oh, man, listen, man. All I'm trying to do is rest, dress, finesse, shine, and recline, and the finest vines, lay play and wait on my pay all the time, bro. That's all I'm trying to do. I ain't worrying about nothing. I ain't worrying about no relationship. I ain't worrying about trying to be with no one. I ain't worrying about trying to build with no broad, man. You can't build with no broad, and you can't build a broad, and you can't build with no broad. All you can do is build your thing, and she can contribute to your building. That's real talk, man. So, another thing is this, man. Women change more with each title that you give them. So, when she go from girlfriend, she changes. Or when you say, okay, we dating exclusively, she changes. When you give her the girlfriend title, she changes. When you give her the fiance title, she changes. And when you give her the wife title, that's the ultimate change. Now you married to a bitch you don't even know because the woman you met that you liked, she gone. She done changed. She done had 4 complete body makeovers, complete mental makeovers, complete spiritual makeovers, complete emotional makeovers, and you don't even know her. That's why the sex dies. That's another reason the sex dies. I give you that one. The woman, Maybe I won't. I will, man. Hell, the woman changes so much that you don't even want her no more. But now you stuck with her ass. You done married a woman you don't even want. And that's real talk, man. And when you really think about that, man, it's a tough pill to swallow, man. It's a tough pill to swallow because now you stuck with a woman and you looking at her and you like, well, damn, what happened to the bitch I met? What happened to the one I met? Fucking 5 years ago. Well, what happened to her? She gone, bro. She gone. Because let me tell you something. She's much more likely to cheat on the man she's with than the man she wants to be with. When a woman is trying to win you over, trying to impress you, trying to implore you to consider her as relationship material, man, she gonna keep it a buck with you. She'll cut all the niggas off she dealing with. She'll cut them all off. She'll just deal with you. She'll like, nigga, you can pick up a phone, look in it whenever you get ready, man. She'll give you all the access to an email, man. Nigga, she'll give you access to a bank account. You got one of her bank cards. You got a copy of all her credit cards. She'll open book to you when she's trying to show you that she's that woman. Fuck around and put her in that position. That's why I don't give no titles. I don't give a woman no title. Bro, let me tell you something. You can go around, man. Ain't no woman baby tell you I gave her no title. We done been shit, man. She done been kicking on me, man, like she was my wife, and shit. She ain't had no title. She'll do all that when she's trying to get you, bro. Let me tell you something. Relationships are a game to a woman. That's why men call it, okay, man, we gotta have a game. The dating game. All that shit's a game to a woman. It's a game to her. And at the end of the game, the only man who wins is a man who controls all the money. That's the only man who wins, a man who controls all the money. Or the man who's with a woman who got a shitload of money. Like what that chick named Adele? I think she got to pay her husband like $170 million or something like that. I think that's what I saw, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a crazy amount. So I just say, when you think about these things, man, and I put that out there because I don't cover topics like that. So that's a good topic for somebody to jump on. I haven't seen too many talk about it. So, you got to think about it, man. When you with a woman and you meet her and she into you, for real into you, man, she going to do everything in her power, man. She going to pay what she weigh, man. She going to show you that she's worthy. She going to show you that you found the one. She's going to show you that you found the one. And once you start believing it, the game is over. The jig is up. Another thing I want y'all to think about, man, is many times you get in a relationship with a woman, man, she wants you to be her everything. She wants you to be her best friend. She wants you to be her confidant. Had a chick, I think I let y'all listen to a call, man, with me one time, man, where a chick was talking about, man, how, so you don't want your lover to be your friend? And I told her, hell no, I want my lover to be my friend. I want my friend to be my friend, my lover to be my lover. I don't want to be lovers with my friends, and I don't want to be friends with my lovers. Those are two different relationships in my life. And I stand by that shit now. And I always will. She wants you to be everything, man. She want to talk to you about shit that you ain't even concerned about, man. And really, in the constructs of the average relationship of a 50-50 relationship, you're supposed to listen to that shit. That's a part of what you sign up for when you sign up for. The rules of a 50-50 relationships are different from the rules of a male dominant relationship. When you control the money, the rules of relationships are different for you. Any man who controls the money in a relationship will tell you that. If you control the money in a relationship, if you control all the money, if you getting all the money, the rules are different for you. You set the rules. There are no rules for you to follow. You set the rules for you and the woman. And that's real talk, man. So I just say, man, you can keep in mind, man, that these are just some of the things that all men in relationships know these. All men in relationships know these things. This ain't no new shit I'm talking about. All men who are in relationships know these things. Now, another thing is, and let me tell you something about she wants you to be everything, bro. Man, you know what that leads to? I'm going to tell you what that leads to. When she wants you to be everything, man, it leads to her letting herself go around you. That's one of the biggest deterrents from relationships for me. A woman never let herself go until she in a relationship. You know how many times you saw a woman not looking her best before you got in a relationship with her ass? Zero. She won't even come around you. She won't even have you come around her if she ain't on top of her shit. If she ain't well put together, you ain't gonna see her. Every time you see her, she fly. Every time you spend the night at her crib, she got on some new lingerie. Every time she spend the night at your crib, she got on some new lingerie. She always doing fly shit. Always looking fly. Rocking new hairstyles. Rocking new nails. Rocking new fists. Coming through in new panties and bra set. Coming through just with all kind of fly things. Man, she putting forth so much damn effort, man, that you think you got yourself something. And you do until you get your feelings caught up. Then you ain't got yourself nothing. You stop placing demands on a woman when you get caught up because you feel like you're getting paid off emotionally. When you need emotion from her, you getting paid off. You don't demand that other stuff. As long as she let you love, you should let me love you. Let me be the one to give you everything you want and need. That's what you turn into. You turn into that. You just want to exchange love with her. That's what you do, man. And I'm like, man, that's crazy. That's crazy, man. That don't fly, bro. She gonna let herself go. And let me tell you what's worse than that. What's worse than her being much more likely to let you see her at her worst? It gets to the point, man, where she'll let you see her at her worst regularly. And before you know it, you seeing her at her worst more than you seeing her at her best. And let me tell y'all the real travesty of that. Somebody put it in the chat. What's the real travesty of you seeing her at her worst more than you see her at her best? Somebody put it in the chat for me. We'll take a couple of minutes. I want y'all to put it in the chat. Let me see if somebody can get this one. This is alpha information, brothers. It's alpha information. Somebody got to know it. Somebody got to know it. What is the main issue? I'm talking about a glaring issue as a result of her, if you seeing her at her worst more than you see her at her best. You lose attraction, that's a good one. Losing attraction is a good one. She don't care about your opinion, that's a good one. I wasn't expecting that one. That's a good one. Loss of attraction, she's gotten real comfortable. Yeah. Familiarity breeds contempt. Man, boy, I mean, these some alpha ass answers up in here, man. SJ say spiritually distraught. Man, that's deep right there. She knows she got you. That was a good one, young boy. You expecting to love her the same. Yeah, she don't care about your opinion. She lost respect for you. You don't view her the same. Hey, man, y'all doing y'all thing in here, brother. She loses herself. Expected lack of respect for you. She got complacent. She got comfortable. You got predictable. Loss of attraction. Hey, man, that's some good answers, boy. Hella good answers. Hella good answers. Let me tell y'all what the problem is. All of those are good answers. But that's not the worst one. That's not the worst one. The worst one. The worst issue. The most glaring issue with you seeing her at her worst more than you see her at her best is that you fucking accept that shit. That you look at her worst all the time and you stay with her, which means you accept that shit. You accept that level of lack of concern for pleasing you. You make her think that's okay. You don't chastise her. Hell, some niggas lie and tell her, you still look good, baby. You don't need all that stuff from me. You still look good to me. It don't matter. You can have on some rags. You look good to me, baby. Bullshit. I'm telling no woman that, man. You sit there, man, and that woman been showing you her worst for 6 months, and you ain't even made no plans to leave her. You ain't put no pressure on her to do better. You ain't did nothing. You just accepted. That's the travesty of it. And you know why? Because you in your feelings. The only man who accepts that shit is a man who's in his feelings. Keep your feelings away from these women, brothers. Keep your feelings away. I can say that 1,000 times and it still won't be enough. Keep your feelings away from these women, brother. It's going to get you caught up in some shit where you sitting letting a woman give you her worst on a regular basis. And let's go a little bit deeper. She getting up every day, taking an hour and a half, 2 hours to put herself together to go out the door away from your ass. And stay gone all day looking her best. And then she come home and peel all that shit off and go to looking her worst for your dumb ass. And you sitting there dealing with it. Every day. You ever heard a man say, man, I'm mad, man. Me and my wife don't have sex no more, man. Soon as we got married, we don't have sex. Every nigga who ever told me that nigga said that shit in a joking manner. Niggas don't have no problem with that. His old lady go to bed in fucking sweatpants and a motherfucking holy t-shirt now with a bonnet on her head. That nigga don't care. Nigga, his old lady don't even know where her sexy lingerie at if she can still fit it. She let herself go. She let herself go and you said okay, so she continued to let herself go. It's a crazy thing out here, man. Bro, you think I'm finna sign up for that shit? You think I'm finna sign up for that, man? Ain't no way. I wish I would, bro. I can't do it, man. Ain't no way. The more I think about it, it's funny as hell, man. Yo, lady, come home looking good as hell. She coming out looking good, man. You wanna? Let me tell you how this plays all the way into you. She come in looking good. That's the only time you see her looking good. You wanna fuck her. She tired from working. She been working all day. She been had on them heels all day, nigga. Her feet killing her. She ain't even comfortable in what she got on. She hot, makeup on her face all hot. She got her hair whooped up on her head. She hot. She been working. She been grinding. She been doing all that. And let me tell you another reason. Boy, hey, this one I drop for y'all tomorrow, man. Matter of fact, I'm gonna drop it Sunday. I ain't dropping it tomorrow. It's Sabbath day. But I'm gonna drop this. I'm gonna drop this on y'all head Sunday. Once I push my my Patreon content already be loaded up, so it's gonna just drop at 8 o'clock. It's scheduled to drop. So it's gonna drop. But I ain't dropping no content tomorrow. But Sunday, y'all gonna wake up to some Sunday, man. About why sex, boy, y'all, man, this. Well, I'm telling you. But when she been out there, man, all that time, man, she tired from working. She tired, man. You see her at her best. She tired. She don't want to get it in. By the time she settle down, she go hit the shower, get in the tub, and come back, man. And then guess what? Now you don't want her. Now she ready. But she look like shit. But she ready. But now you don't want her. Because she back to looking the way she always look when she at home. And let me tell you the worst part of this, man. They get to the point where they'll wear the same shit to bed every night. Take that shit out, throw it across the bed or throw it across the chair in the room, man. Get out the shower the next night, put that same shit back on. Now, this is the same woman who used to wear different lingerie every time you saw her. Now, she won't even wear different clothes at night when she in the bed, man. Man, I'm telling you, brother, this don't happen until you get all emotionally caught up, man, and get in these relationships, bro. I've seen it happen too many times to guys. I hear guys complain about it. I have consultations with men all the time, man, who don't know the woman that they in the bed with every night, but they used to know her, but they don't know her now. It's crazy out here, brothers. I'm telling you, man. Got a couple super chats up here. Be real, man. Appreciate the $5 super chat, bro. Say, Dr. BoA, can you please make the official statement these dating sites and internet brothels? Man, some of these dating sites so bad, bro. It's crazy. I may talk about that next week, man. I think that's, for me, that's a travesty. The homie Morpheus Mindism, appreciate the $25 super chat, bro. Bro, say what's good, Dr. BoA in the Alpha Sphere. Salute to you, brother. Appreciate you being in the joint. I see my brothers in here, man, working that wrench, getting these boys on out of here. That's what's up, man. Sublime Conscious, man. Appreciate the $5 super chat, bro. Say, man, I've been through. Man, what happened? I've been through so much, and you inspired me to make a channel to share it, big dog. Thank you, bro, so much. Hey, no doubt, bro. Hey, go ahead, man. I'm gonna go over there and check your channel out, man. For some reason, they won't let you go from here to the channels anymore, man. I don't know what happened. You used to be able to click the buttons over there, man, to go to the channel. For some reason, they won't do it anymore. But yeah, man, Sublime Conscious, man. I'm gonna check you out, bro. So, man, peep game, man. These are the type of things, man, that you have to understand, bro. These relationships, man, it's hard to make them work. You know, it's hard to make them work because the women don't want to put in the work. Now, another thing I tell you is this, man. I'm too much of an uncensored asshole to be in a relationship. When women get emotionally caught up with you, man, they get sensitive as hell. But I don't change. I'm not, you know, I'm not partial to their sensitivity. I don't care. I don't change because a woman gets in her feelings and the shit that I used to say bothers her now. I'm still the same. I'm not changing to fucking accommodate a woman for being in my presence. You've been in my presence. If you change, then why? If you change the way you feel about what I'm saying and I've been this way, that's on you. You probably don't need to be around me, shawty, because I'm not changing. And that's the type of thing, man. Men make all the compromises in relationship. Women don't make compromises in relationship ever. Women don't ever make compromises. Women don't do shit they don't want to do in a relationship. If a woman is being physically abused by a man, she stay with him. She stay with that nigga because she want to. When she get tired, when she don't want to stay with him no more, she'll leave. They always do. But they don't make no compromises and sacrifices in relationships, man. They just don't. And really, in the modern relationship, they don't have to. They don't have to. No, and that's cool. We're in a society where women don't have to make compromises in relationships. That's just the bottom line. They don't have to, and you can't make them. You know what I'm saying? That's just the reality of it, man. Another thing is this, brothers. Hey, man, I appreciate y'all coming through, man, banging on that no oral sex video, man. That thing is doing its thing, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all coming through, banging on that, man. Guys been sharing it and everything, man. I appreciate y'all doing that, man. It's you know, it's moving a little bit, man. It's doing pretty good, man. For my channel, it's doing pretty good, man. So I appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all getting on it and sharing it and all that, man. Now, another thing is this, man. And the thing about being too much of an asshole, I just call myself that because, you know, it resonates. It resonates, it gets a response, and that's what I've been called. But I'm not an asshole. I'm just a man who puts myself first. I'm just a man who prioritizes myself. I'm just a man who doesn't view a woman as my equal. I'm just a man who believes in truth. The truth is a woman is not my equal. The truth is I am the most important thing in my life. The truth is I will never put anybody before me. That's just truth. That's just truth, brothers. You know, and you have to make sure that you don't put yourself in a situation, man, where you find yourself emotionally caught. Because this is the thing, man. When you emotionally caught up with the woman, anytime you're in an emotional bond with the woman is the leader because emotion is her thing. Emotion is her thing. I don't care who you think you are. I don't care how strong you think you are. When you're in an emotional situation, a woman is leading you emotionally because you don't know shit about emotion. The way love is portrayed, men portray it that way because that's what women say it's supposed to be portrayed as. Men do the things that women say you're supposed to do. This Valentine's Day shit, most men don't want to do it. Men do it because that's what women say shows love. Remember anniversaries and shit? Men do it because that's what women say shows love. Going down on women, men do it because that's what women say shows attraction. When it comes to emotion, women lead men. And I just ain't gonna do nothing that the woman is a leader in. I'm not finna go nowhere where a woman lead. Call me a flat earther. But I believe a woman lead me off the edge of the earth, man. I just ain't going nowhere where a woman is the leader, man. I don't want to, and I'm not going to. And that's the reality of it. You know what I'm saying? Another thing is this, brothers. Women want a reciprocation of love that I can't give. A woman in a relationship wants a reciprocation of love. Now, she don't want a reciprocation of her love. She wants a reciprocation of love. She wants to present what love is to you and have you reciprocate that to her in action. She wants to tell you what love is and have you reciprocate with the action of love. Women know love is an action. She wants you to reciprocate that action of love. That's what she wants you to do. But no man, I can't reciprocate that. And the real thing is, no man can. No man can. You can never reciprocate that. You can never replicate that. You can never do any of that, brother. It's not in you to give a woman that. That's why relationships end, because you keep trying to give a woman that. The only time they don't end is when you control all the money and you're giving a woman a wonderful life. You know what I'm saying? And let me tell you, and people talk about Diddy, man, talk about how, and I said this myself. I think I said it. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. But I see people saying all the time, man, that with Cassie could lead Diddy and blah blah blah. Let me tell you something. You got to understand the dynamic there. Cassie never wanted to be Diddy's old lady. She was cool with being his side chick. She was cool with coming second to Kim Porter. She was cool with that. She knew she was going to always come second. She knew if Kim needed something, Diddy was going to jump out the bed with her and go take care of that. He knew that. Mother of his child. She knew this already. Mother of his children, man, she knows this. Once Kim Porter passed, she didn't want to be with Diddy anymore. Diddy was trying to move her up into the position, but at this point, man, Diddy about 50. At this point, she don't want to be. She wanted to be his girl back in the day when he was Puff Daddy. When he was Puffy, she wanted to be his woman. Not as Diddy, as 50-year-old Diddy. She don't want to be his woman. She was cool with just being the side chick, reaping the benefits. And once he tried that, she was like, "No, I won't be with no old nigga like you." Who's already put, he done already, took her down through there. She done already experienced a lot of things with him. So she ain't want to be there. She wanted to go young. People look at her and say, man, she left Diddy for that. Nah, man, she left Diddy for somebody who can break her back. Just the bottom line. Man, I ain't no telling when the last time Diddy touched that girl, man. And I just say you have to just keep in mind, man, that women don't want to give of themselves the way they want you to give of yourself. Women never want you to give. They never want to give of themselves the way you give of yourself. And that's just the bottom line, man. They're never going to do that. Because they don't want to, and because they can't. And that's the bottom line, man. Brian Dickey, appreciate the $2 super chat, bro. Bro say top notch game. Doc, appreciate it, bro. D Flemings, man, appreciate the $2 super chat, fam. Bro say bang that like, fam. Alpha's up. Bang that like, man. Listen to my brother D Flemings. So, another thing is this, man. Men develop many of their bad habits during their time in relationships. Men develop a lot of bad habits when they're in relationships, bro. You ever seen a man that was single and ready to mingle just get fat? You ever seen a man who was single and ready to mingle just start hanging out at the house doing family shit by himself? You ever seen a man who was single and ready to mingle, stop grinding, focusing on somebody else's shit? You ever seen a man who was single and ready to mingle, let one woman dictate his motherfucking comings and goings and whereabouts and shit? You ever seen a man who was single and ready to mingle, give a woman the password to his phone and his emails and shit? You ever seen a man who was single and ready to mingle, just pick up a fucking beer drinking habit every day, where every day on the way home he got to pick up a 6-pack? No, that's married man shit. That's relationship shit right there, man. You ever seen a man single and ready to mingle come home and eat a motherfucking 5-course meal for dinner on a Wednesday? You ever seen a man that's single and ready to mingle wake up on Sunday morning and cook a big ass 8-course meal Sunday dinner and go back and eat seconds and thirds? You ever seen a man who was single and ready to mingle, eating at home by himself and pile up his plate so goddamn high he can't put no more food on it? You ever seen a man who was single and ready to mingle, sitting up at his motherfucking crib, curled up watching Lifetime movies? You ever seen a man who was single and ready to mingle, using the bathroom with a woman while she on her damn period? Man, they got to share the same toilet while she on her period. No, you ain't never seen none of these things. You know why? Because that's relationship shit. All of these things are relationship shit, bro. That's all it is, man. And these are the type of things that men get caught up in. I'm going to be honest with you. Not every man gets jammed up like this. There are men who control all the money. And if you control all the money, you ain't got to do none of this. You pretty much dictate everything if you control the money. If you control the money, and there's plenty of money now. If you control the money, it ain't but 50 cents, nigga. You can't do that. I don't care if it's 2 quarters or 10 nickels. If you got some paper though, come on, bro. You could be single or in a relationship, and it's gonna be the same principle. You gonna make the rules. So I say, man, just focus on getting your money, man. That's all we for, man. Listen, man, get your money right, get your spirit right with the Most High, then get your money right, and then just focus on yourself, man. Focus on being the best version of yourself every day. When you want a woman, have a woman. When you don't want a woman, don't have one. When you want some sex and you want to get some, hey, man, hit somebody up, have them come through. Have them come through and spend the weekend with you. Make them come through and give you the whole wifey experience. I don't need a wife every day. But when a woman come through, I need her to give me the wife experience. If I know she coming through Saturday, I ain't doing my laundry. She gonna come through, she gonna do my laundry when she come through. You know what I'm saying? She gonna cook for me. Let me tell you something. A woman come through for me, man, and she come through on the weekend. She preparing my meals for the week while she there. She ain't just gonna come there and chill and kick it and kick her motherfucking feet up like she on vacation. No, she gonna come there and put her ass to work. She gonna come there. She gonna take care of her husband for the weekend, and then if she come Friday, she come early Friday, then she can take care of all that shit on Friday. You know what I'm saying? But 9 times out of 10, I ain't gonna let her come early Friday. She come late Friday, man. She come through, man. We might kick and chill, man. I might beat the brakes off of her. Then Saturday, she get up, man. She got chores to do. You know what I'm saying? Like if she coming to my crib, she got chores to do. There's shit to do. You ain't just come over here. This ain't no fucking hotel. Either you do these chores or you pay me $100 a night for a hotel fee. You ain't gonna stay in a hotel like this. So, that's just my thing, man. I mean, these are things that you can do. If a woman really want to come spend time with you, man, she gonna do that anyway. She want to do that. A woman who can't, a woman who you won't let take care of you, want to take care of you. A woman who you let take care of you, fall off the gas, she'll fall off her job unless you got all the money. If you got all the money, man, and you afford a woman a wonderful lifestyle, luxurious lifestyle, man, she gonna do what the hell she gotta do to keep it if you enforce that. Now, if you're a simp no matter what money you got or not. But you know, if you got your money right, man, and you got your mind right, hey man, shit, man, a woman to take care of you at your crib that you paid for, that you pay all the bills at. A woman, she'll come in, she'll fall in place. The only time a woman is gonna fall in place is if you a man that's in place. You got to be a man that's in place. Niggas who ain't got no money don't deserve to have no power over a woman. And you can say, it ain't about power, it's always been about money, man. You think when Moses went to Jethro, man, he let that man take it? Was it Jacob? Now, you think when Jacob went to Jethro, he let that man take his... Man, that boy didn't have no money. He said, no, man, you ain't got no money, so you want my daughters, you got to work for me for 7 years. He wasn't finna let that broke nigga take his daughters nowhere. He let him work for him for 7 years, and he broke bread with him for those 7 years, and he had something to take on with his daughter. He wasn't finna let that broke nigga take his daughter nowhere. That's just the way it's been, man. That's always the way it's been. Niggas who ain't got no money and ain't got no chance of getting no money, so it ain't about money, it's about God. Okay, yeah, it is, but a man who's a man of God is blessed. You ain't read the book of Deuteronomy? You ain't see all the blessings? What do you think, that skipped over us? Who skipped over? Nah, bruh. It's real talk, man. And another thing, brothers. And this is the one thing that I think all men should think about when they think about entering into a relationship with a woman, man. All men should think about this. You forget how to be the man of your dreams. You know what the man of my dreams is for me, man? The leanest, meanest, paid, spiritually sound, confident, cocky ass version of myself. That's getting money, honoring the Sabbath, keeping the statutes and commandments, and poking on a couple bad tenders that love my dirty drawers so much that they fight over who gonna wash them. That's the life, man. That's it. Making my money move, doing what it need to do, man. Staying tight with the Most High, man, and having some young down tenders around me, man, who are dedicated fans. That's it, man. A couple of young tenders, dedicated fans, man. That's the life. What more life do you need? Fly spot, fly enough whip, fly whip. You know what I'm saying? That's all you need, bro. You chilling. You don't get to be that anymore when you enter into a relationship. You got to be the man of her dreams. That's what happens when you enter a relationship. You become the man of her dreams. And even when those dreams change, you become the man. I've seen some very strong-willed men, some very strong-minded men get broken down and give in to a woman. And you know, it gets to the point where, you know, you have some regrets when you do shit like that, man. You have to have some regrets. So anyway, brothers, we're going to go ahead and get ready to slide on out this thing, man. I appreciate everybody coming through. It's been real in the field, man. And again, I love women, but I absolutely fucking hate relationships. I do, man. Unless